Your bite-sized daily roundup of the biggest news from the world of film. This is the Daily Reel with Van Connor.
Good morning, it's Monday the 29th of March, the day Some Like It Hot came out in 1959, David Fincher's Panic Room was released in 2002, Ready Player One arrived in cinemas in 2018, and just 2 years ago saw the release of Dumbo today in 2019. Iconic Xena Warrior Princess star Lucy Lawless turns 53 today, sharing a birthday with the likes of Christopher Lambert, Annabelle Sciorra, and Mad Eye Moody, Brendan Gleeson. Here's what's going on at the top of the week. The Borat sequel may be nominated for 2 Academy Awards, but Sacha Baron Cohen's satirical farce has already picked up a very different kind of honor, winning a Guinness World Record for the longest title of a film nominated for an Oscar. The feature's full title, Borat's subsequent movie film, Delivery of Prodigious Bride to American Regime for Make Benefit Once Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, is a whopping 110 characters long. That number comfortably beating out the measly 85 characters of the previous record holder, 1965's Those Magnificent Men in Their Flying Machines, or How I Flew from London to Paris in 25 hours 11 minutes. Borat's subsequent movie film is nominated for both Best Actress in a Supporting Role and Best Adapted Screenplay at the forthcoming Academy Awards, and is available to stream now on Amazon Prime Video.
Look there! It's a woman driving a car.
That is not a woman, that is Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn has discussed the look of King Shark in the upcoming DCEU sequel, The Suicide Squad. The first full-length trailer for the supervillain action comedy dropped over the weekend, with the seemingly universally agreed-upon highlight being the half-shark, half-man monster. Voiced by Sylvester Stallone, the character appears in a handful of scenes with a chubby stomach and an endearing lack of intelligence. As for the character's proportions, Gunn was reportedly clear on his wishes with the design team, telling Twitter, "I was insistent on the dad bod from the beginning, as I didn't think King Shark would have such a mammalian body structure." King Shark, in both the source comics and other media, has previously flitted between being styled after a hammerhead and a great white, something Gunn also touched on. "I did tests with the hammerhead design," he said, "which I love and originally thought I'd use, but having eyes that far apart made it incredibly awkward shooting interactions with other people. You couldn't really see him looking at the other person." The Suicide Squad will see an all-star cast of colourful criminals sent to stop a monstrous giant starfish named Starro. The roll call for which includes Margot Robbie, John Cena, Idris Elba, Pete Davidson, Taika Waititi and Viola Davis. And the film's set for release on the 6th of August.
Any questions?
And?
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
And finally, after almost 3 decades of near silence on the subject, director Woody Allen has given CBS his first in-depth on-camera interview and addressed his daughter Dylan Farrow's allegations of sexual abuse. Allen, now 82, called the claims that he molested his preteen adopted daughter Dylan Farrow preposterous and a smear, saying, quote, "Nothing that I ever did with Dylan in my life could be misconstrued as that." This does, however, run counter to the 33-page decision of the judge who presided over the high-profile custody battle between Allen and Mia Farrow. In 1992, that judge called Allen's actions towards Dylan Farrow, quote, "grossly inappropriate," and said that measures must be taken to protect her. Addressing Dylan Farrow's conviction to her claims, Allen was dismissive and said, "I believe she thinks it happened. She was a good kid. I do not believe that she's making it up. I don't believe she's lying. I believe she believes that." The Midnight in Paris filmmaker has long maintained that Mia Farrow coached her daughter into lying, as punishment for the fact that he seduced and later married Farrow's adopted daughter Suni Pravan, a woman 32 years his junior. Claims of Mia Farrow's manipulation have been repeatedly disputed by the legal system, with Allen having lost 4 legal disputes and being forced to pay $1 million in Farrow's legal fees. A judge finally concluded that there was no credible evidence to support the director's claims. Allen currently lives with Pravan, now 50, and has raised 2 adopted daughters with her.
Like a magnet, he would just come straight to me. intense affection.
On the virtual DVD and Blu-ray aisle from today, you can pick up Disney Pixar's afterlife adventure Soul, while movie subscribers are treated to Marta Mazzaras' Binding Sentiment. On Freeview today, you can see the Spiderwick Chronicles, Evolution, The Hitman's Bodyguard, and Hunt for the Wilder People on Film 4, Police Academy and Rush Hour on ITV4, and The Net, Road to Perdition, and 21 Grams on Sony Movies. And if that's not enough, there's the Tour de France comedy The Racer premiering on Sky Cinema and Now TV. That was the Daily Reel for Monday, March 29th. Keep it cinematic. We'll see you tomorrow.
The Daily Reel is a Candystore production, presented by Van Connor and written by Calvin Prickett. All information is correct at the time of writing, and source links are in the description for each episode. Don't forget to rate, review and subscribe on all good podcast platforms, or ask Alexa to install the Daily Reel skill for your morning flash briefing. Follow the show on social at Daily Reel Pod, and we'll be back every weekday. Until then, keep it cinematic.